Why, hello there, Pokemon trainers, and welcome to the first episode in How to Draw Pokemon. Woo! I may just draw all 150 of these suckers, and I'll tell you why. Because I like Pokemon, first off, and two, because it's really good practice for identifying shapes, and these guys are just pretty cute. So I'm going to show you my method on how I break down these guys, and I think it's really, like I said, great practice for shapes, and it's just a fun thing to do. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw the shapes of each of these each part of this Bulbasaur individually. So I'm going to draw the head is kind of this shape. And then from side view, let's see, over here, it's kind of got this shape. I think it's a little flatter on the top. This is where the mouth would be, around here. Then the body, from the front, I would imagine it's something like this. It's pretty rounded. And from the side, it goes back, it kind of dips down in the back a little more, so it's bigger in the front and smaller in the back. So maybe something like that. The legs look like these little things. They're a little bigger on top, a little smaller on the bottom. So there's three little things. The legs in the back may be a little wider and shorter. And it's about the same from the side view, so I don't think I need to do that. And then, of course, the bulb from every direction looks like that. Now you can always break them down into simpler shapes and then make it more complicated. So you could say the head is basically a circle, but then I'm going to make the sides come out like this. I can see they come out a little more. It's a little smaller on the top. And then square it off like that. You'll get this shape. Or you could start from a square perhaps. And then say, alright, it's smaller on the top and the edges are rounded. And you can get to it like that. So there's a lot of ways to find the shape, but the most important thing I think is to figure out the basic shapes before you put it together. Then I like to put the cross-hatching lines, so I get an idea of where I'm going to put the eyes. Actually, the eyes are going to be a little lower. Now, one tip I'll give you is that for drawing cute characters, if you have more of a forehead, the eyes are lower on the head, it tends to look cuter. So let's go ahead and do that. So the front is that line already, so it's cross-hatching. This one's like that. Like, you don't really need to do it on the body, I guess. And then kind of just add details. Okay, here we've got the bulb like this. The legs got the three little things. Okay, great. The eyes. The eyes are kind of rounded on the top and flat on the bottom. But I'm going to say actually they're more triangular. So you could go like that. So a triangular shape. Like that. The mouth has a little dip right here. It goes out and comes up a little bit. Got two little teeth. If you want to make the mouth open. Like that. Oh yeah, and the eyes have a white pupil. And the red like that. Two little ears coming off the top. Alright, so cool. Now we've identified all the shapes. Let's go ahead, we got that in our head. Now you can do that in your head, I guess, but I think it's nice to draw it out. So now let's draw them out. So let's start with the circle. I'll keep it really basic. So the head's a circle. We're going to make them in 3/4 view like what we're looking at. And the reason I like to identify all the shapes is then I can draw him from different views. So remember, it's bigger on the top, smaller on the bottom. So let's get that going on. And draw through to really get a feel for what you're drawing. Alright. Little round arms. You can tell they're leaning forward a little bit, so this one's coming here and this one's going to come out from over here. Oh, it's coming out forward like this towards the front, so both of them are coming out like that. These ones are more straight up and down. And then you got the bulb on top, which is leaning back like that. Just make sure we keep the middle of the bulb like that. Alright. Turn the opacity on here. So I'm not erasing 100%, I can keep some of my lines. Okay, and then for the head we decided that it's a little smaller on the top, bigger on the bottom. The 2 ears. And then the eyeballs are pretty far apart. That's another thing. The eyes far apart is pretty cute. I think makes them more cute. So let's stick with that. He's got his little mouth. I don't want to make the dip too pronounced. It looks a little creepy. So I'm gonna go ahead and understate that. Give him his 2 little fangs. I'll leave his mouth closed on this one. Let's have him looking back like in the picture. And then he's got these little kind of, I guess, Bulbasaur freckles. His little toes are just little diamonds like that. And the last thing is that he's got the 3 parts for his bulb. Now, can we use this to draw Bulbasaur from a different view? Alright, let's go ahead and try. Let's do another Bulbasaur right down here. Now, can I do something a little more creative? What if he's like kind of rearing up a little bit? So let's have him like that. And even his head's coming up like that. So now, see, there's going to be, it's going to follow this curvature. The mouth usually goes down, but since it's almost straight, if there's this this angle, then it's going to curve up like that. You're going to see a little less of the forehead. Alright, cool. So this was the first episode. You know what? I'll go ahead and ink this first Bulbasaur, because that'll be more fun and satisfying. Maybe I'll put it in fast forward for you guys. Alright, and there we have a little Bulbasaur. We've caught our first Pokemon. So if you like this and you want to see more of these videos, then go ahead and like and subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Say bye, Bulbasaur.